Hi y'all, so today we're gonna make sweet potato pies. We already boiled them and we peeled them. This takes at least 5 minutes and they will boil for like 40 minutes. So we're stirring them right now.
We already mixed, so far we mixed.
Half a cup of butter already in there with the potatoes. And now we're gonna add...
Crack 2 eggs.
2 eggs. Come on, hold the camera, I'm gonna do the other way. Hold the camera. I'm gonna do the other one.
You're gonna do the milk. Okay,
Okay,
2 eggs. Now we're gonna
stir them all together.
mix it in a little bit.
You don't speak, I do. We're gonna mix it all in.
Okay, cup of milk.
Now we're gonna add 1 cup of milk.
Okay, now we need a cup of sugar.
Now we're gonna do 1 cup of sugar. This is me pouring it in.
No.
It's a lot of sugar, but it doesn't really taste sweet like that.
No,
Well,
we need 2 cups of sugar.
but it's really good. Try this recipe. It takes 5 minutes.
I'm gonna use 2 cups of sugar.
2 cups. And I'm gonna show you how that looks. It's like not a lot.
Stir that around a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna add a half a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Just a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. You can add nutmeg as well.
Yeah, but I don't have any.
So we're gonna use some cinnamon. It's the same thing, really.
Yeah.
And this is the real. Ooh, it's not.
Hold on. Take this out.
And this is not the cinnamon sugar. So if you have cinnamon sugar, you might not want to use that because you're gonna be adding like a whole bunch of more sugar, really. So you have to get the real cinnamon.
Okay. This is not having enough nutmeg. So we add the cinnamon in.
And now we're gonna mix that all
Mix it
together.
around. I know you're probably wondering why I'm not using a mixer, because it comes out so much better when you put it in the blender.
And it's way faster.
And there's no strings. It leaves no strings when you put it in your blender. No strings.
When you use the blender, it only takes a couple of seconds. Using the mixer, it's gonna take at least 3 minutes. So now we're pouring it in. We're gonna pour the mixture into the blender. And that clumps, you guys see the clumps? It's gonna blend, so it's okay if it's not all the way blended. You guys don't have to worry about mashing it or anything, because it's gonna be all blended in the blender or the mixer, but we say you can use the blender.
Blender is faster, and like I say, it doesn't leave it stringy.
Yeah, but you can always use the mixer if that's what you feel like you want to use. Okay. So now you guys might want to cover your ears because this part is going to get really loud. I'm going to face the camera back to me because, so you guys don't have to really see because it's kind of boring.
Stop it, Kayla. See?
Cover your ears, people. Okay, now that that's over.
Nope, not yet. You have to.
You have to put it in the oven.
Nope, not yet. We got to mix it around a little bit with a spoon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it looks good.
It's blended, so now we're mixing it around with a spoon.
Just mix it around. And then we're gonna blend it one more time, and then we're done.
Okay, so.
Alright, there it is.
Okay, so you're gonna put it in the oven. You don't just put it in there because you know how soft it is. So you don't think you just put it in there. You just.
So now, let me see me pour it in.
You're gonna pour
First
them.
of all, let me see how smooth it looks.
This is how it looks. It looks like a smoothie bowl. If you guys know what I'm talking about, a smoothie bowl. If you don't, you just don't. So this is us pouring it in. You're gonna move it around so it can be all over the surface. It looks super good. It's gonna even taste better when it's in your mouth. So you guys are okay. You guys are
No
already
smooth, no strings.
Yeah.
I hate potato pie with strings.
Ooh. Comment down below if y'all have TikTok.
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
Smooth them out.
Comment down below if y'all like sugar. Isn't it good? So this is in the big one.
Oh, I gotta smooth it out.
We're gonna smooth it out. So I will be back once that is smooth. Okay, guys, now look at this. It's all smoothing out. Now we're doing the process with all the little ones as well.
My spatula.
We're gonna use a spatula instead because the spoon is a little bit hard using, y'all. We're in the kitchen. Gonna use our little baking spatula. I think that's what it's called. I don't really know. I don't bake. We're smoothing it out just a little bit more around the edges. You don't say every time. Okay. Comment down below if y'all have TikTok though, for real. Because I have TikTok.
Okay.
Boom.
There's a pan, then I'm gonna get a pan.
We're gonna get a baking pan, like a plastic pan.
Oh, the aluminum pan.
I mean the aluminum pans. Same thing, y'all. So we have one big pan. I'm gonna show y'all.
We're gonna set the pies in the pan.
We're gonna set each pie in the pan. I know y'all probably gonna like get off the video now because y'all think it's done. It's not done. We still have to wait.
Yeah, you have to bake them for like
You have to bake them at
60 minutes, like an hour.
60 to an hour, and then we're gonna try them. So I already know how they taste, but you know, we'll still try them.
Who make the best potato pies?
We might not try them, but
You better tell who makes the best potato pies. My grandma.